What's up, America? Well, at least 5,000 of y'all. Just wanted to give my take on the State of the Union. It's a couple days later, I wanted everybody else to do their thing. But I just wanted to give my take on the State of the Union. I thought that was the best speech I ever heard from Donald Trump. That was the best speech I've ever heard from Donald Trump. Even, yeah, he's up there with Obama. Obama was like, it was just different with Obama, like the way he spoke. He was real eloquent and everything. But that State of the Union speech, that changed some of my homeboys' minds. Like, that was like him trying to get reelected, if you ask me. And he was spitting a lot of facts that the Democrats couldn't get mad at. They had to stand. They didn't want to stand, but they had to. And see, the numbers he was talking about, the African Americans, the Latino Americans, and what else he said? He said the Latino American and the Asian Americans was at the lowest unemployment levels ever.
Recorded.
Ever. Those are facts. You want to know how I know that's a fact? Because my stepdaughter could go out and get jobs. Just like that. She's a teenager. She can go out and get a job. She can quit one and go get another one. There's work out here.
True.
Facts. You know, it's funny that there's a law that Bill Clinton, a Democrat in the 90s, put into effect about locking African Americans up. Yeah. It was like a plan to lock us all up for having a small amount of drugs or whatnot.
It was something like you get the same amount if you have like an ounce of weed. You get the same time if a white person had like a half a gram of cocaine or something.
Yeah, like if it was cracked up, then if the cocaine was cracked up, then you would get double the time, right?
But if it was coke, they give you,
less time because the white people had the cocaine and the black people was doing the crack. So when they caught you with the crack, they give you these basketball numbers. That was from Bill Clinton, the Democrat. And we was mad about that all the way through Obama. We was pissed. Bill Clinton did this, Bill Clinton did that. Barack Obama's the savior.
He specifically targeted our community.
And that's what they specifically did that. That was a plan from your Hillary and your Bill Clinton. So here's what I'm saying that for. Because Donald Trump, your racist white man, he eradicated that. He got rid of that law. He released nonviolent drug offenders and he's giving them less time. Your so-called black president didn't do that.
That's nuts.
That's coming from a racist white man. So-called. This is what's happening. The Democrats are losing the black vote. Because black people, this is what the Obama presidency was like bad for the Democrats. Because what it did was in 2008, a bunch of black people came out and voted that probably never voted before, never cared, ever, whatever. Right? So they started paying attention after they voted. And then come 2016, nothing is different for us in our communities after even having a so-called new black president. So those people, they're either not voting or they're voting for the Republican because they woke up and they saw the game. They saw that voting this way is not good for us. They woke up. So they're going to the Republican side and they're actually thinking instead of voting with tradition, instead of voting because my mom did this or my dad did this or my friends is doing this and the rappers told me to do this. They're actually voting with their minds, their hearts, right here. And that's So the Democrats is losing their racial, divisive, that little card, that entitlement. They're losing that because we're waking up and we're jumping shit. And they're panicking, man. They're panicking. And I just think that State of the Union address that Donald Trump gave, I think it was beautiful.
A lot of people probably didn't even watch it.
A lot of people didn't even watch it because the news, the media, like I know a guy who hates Donald Trump. Like he hates him like with a passion, like a gang member, like a Crip hates a blood. So I was like, he asked me, I really don't say much because, you know, we have a professional relationship, whatnot, but I let him vent. And he goes, so what you think about Trump? I know you don't like that. Let's get that sucker out the office. I was like, 2 questions. One, what you think is going to happen if Donald Trump was to get out of office? If Donald Trump was to get impeached, if Donald Trump was to get resign, or if he was just to get voted out or whatever, what do you think is going to happen next? He had no clue. I said, so number one, you're emotional because you have no, you know what I'm saying? You just don't like something. And then
you're basing it off how you feel.
Yeah, you're just emotional. So then number 2, I says, so I can't really tell you about Donald Trump because I've never met him. And I said that in a matter of fact kind of way. Like, you know, I can't really judge or make an opinion on anybody I never met. I could tell you what the news told me about him and stuff like that. And it kind of took him back. It kind of stunned him. And he told me about the story of somebody that knew him, told him how bad he was and how wicked and evil he was. And so I just kept it moving. You know, he was in his 90s, he's an older man. He's in his ways. He has no idea. You know, he probably doesn't watch anything but MSNBC. he likes watching comedies. So he probably watched MSNBC his whole life while he's doing his crossword puzzle or something. But I just wanted to make that little, give my little thoughts about that. That was beautiful. All his points was on. I mean, he was giving jewels to the Democrats as well as that white coat mafia, that the Nancy Pelosi minions, and you know, let's get it, right? Peace.